you've never seen this before. Today I get to be the passenger princess and Anthony is driving. We are wrapping up a driving lesson. Today is Friday. It is the 15th of August. We didn't vlog yesterday, but we did a driving lesson yesterday. His first driving lesson with me.
Yeah.
So he's doing much better tonight, which is good. But it's Friday night, we're done with work. We're wrapping up this driving lesson and we're going to go out to dinner with my dad tonight. There is a microbrewery here in town that also does barbecue, apparently.
Oh.
So I know, I'm excited. He says it's good. I think it's shocking that my dad would have gone to a microbrewery, because when I took him to one here in town a couple years ago, he was like, what is this? So it shocked me that he suggested it. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm down. So I think that's what we might do for dinner tonight, but I just wanted to open up the vlog because Anthony is learning how to drive and I'm so proud of him.
Thanks.
He's doing so well.
You're making it really easy
He's doing great.
by teaching me and not yelling at me. I'm having a great time.
Well, I don't think yelling is a good way to teach.
Well, it might not be, but
That's just my opinion.
But this used to be the dairy farm, and so this was the field when I was there. So when the north wind came during games in the late winter, you could smell the dairy farm.
Well, good morning and happy Saturday. It is now the 16th of August. I am out at a local park. It's like a rec center. They have a walking path, which I'm on because I'm gonna run today. I'm hoping this is flatter than my dad's neighborhood because my dad's neighborhood is not flat. Lots of elevation, ups and downs, and I'm not good at running up and down hills yet, so I'm hopeful this will be flatter and easier for me to run. So I'm gonna run today. So I've just finished my run. Part of this path is gravel, so it's not paved. I don't know if that's the reason why it's not. I just had a harder time today, probably because it's the first day of my cycle and I feel terrible, but it's done. I did it. And I'm still walking back to the car, like extra long walk. Totally unfamiliar with this path, or I was. So when I come back to run again on Monday, I'll know a better way to go and where to park. But this time I had no idea what I was doing. So just a little extra warm-up walk and cool down walk and it's totally fine. Today, I think I'm gonna try to take it easy, just because I don't feel great. We may go to Sam's Club in Topeka. We may not. I don't know. That remains to be seen. Anthony and I might also go to the Oz Museum today, if there's time. It could happen. Who knows? Even I don't know.
hi everybody. It's later today. Anthony Cam. We have just gone out for dinner. We went to Hoo-Ha.
Yeah, there's a Hoo-Ha out here in Manhattan, so that's where we went for dinner, and it was Dad's idea.
And it was delicious. It was great. We had a good time. Then we came back home. We spent all day doing stuff around the house.
No, we spent all day doing nothing.
Sorry, doing stuff around the house in my head is sitting on the couch, playing on our computers and watching TV.
I thoroughly enjoyed today because I got to start my new book.
How is it?
It's cute.
That's exciting.
There's a sentient rose plant. It's so cute.
It's like Little Shop of Horrors.
I'm reading The Enchanted Greenhouse by Sarah Beth Durst.
That is the book that we picked up on the way here at the Target that she was looking for.
Did we talk about that? I was looking for this book at Target and I finally found it. Anyway.
Yeah, we did do that. And then we came home.
After dinner.
And we practiced driving a little bit more. We didn't go out anywhere because it's much later in the day than I think we planned on leaving the house to go practice somewhere else.
I forgot about driving lessons today.
Well, I was kind of thinking, I don't know when it's going to be busy in this town. So I was like, I'll just ask us for dinner since we're going to dinner. And then there's a lot of sun right at the eye level that I'm not used to and stuff. And I was like, do you want to just like go around the neighborhood again and I'll put my contacts in because I haven't practiced with my contacts yet, which is, for me, a very different experience than driving with my glasses in, because they're very different zooms. Everything's bigger when I have my contacts in. So my perspective changes, so I have to like practice that. But I think I did worse today than yesterday.
So the first day, he did not do great, but it was his first time driving a car, essentially.
Pretty much.
Then yesterday, he did so much better. And then today, he did not do as well as he did yesterday.
I tried to do a lot more left turns today, going downhill, which I don't think I did much of yesterday. I think yesterday we did a lot more rights. So I kind of wanted to do the lefts, but there was this one hill, one left turn that kept messing with me because it's on this, like, I'm going to say steep incline, but I think to many people it's not a steep incline. It was maybe a 45 angle.
My dad's neighborhood is very hilly because we are in the Flint Hills here in Manhattan, so it's very hilly, and he lives, you know, in a neighborhood that has lots of hills but also turns. And so there's this one turn where you're coming around a turn and you're also going downhill.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a lot for him as a beginner driver, but it's one of those things that you kind of have to learn how to do. And once you learn how to do it, you become a better driver.
Right. And I appreciate that this neighborhood has variety in the terrain that I'm practicing with. Because if it was just like a neighborhood by us, there's no slopes, no elevation, no curving roads that I'm looking for things like that. So while it's probably harder to learn here, I'd rather learn here where there's less people on the road and the terrain's more difficult than learning on easy terrain with a lot more people, if that makes sense. I passed by a couple of cars today, and I think I did a pretty good job passing in between parked cars on the right and moving cars on the left.
Mm-hmm. So you're probably wondering, is this a driving lesson where you're driving and he's not driving? No. We have finished the driving lesson, and now we're going to the top of the world.
That's right. We're going to Mount Everest.
There's a cute little park that, well, I'm assuming it's cute. But there's a park that's like 3 miles from my dad's house called the Top of the World, and I saw it on my map, and now I have to go. And sunset is in like 15 minutes, and so I feel like we could go. You know what? I bet that's it right there.
I wonder if that was the turn there. I think that might have been it.
That was it right there. Yeah.
That's fine. We can make it back there.
Oops.
Whoops.
He's using my phone, and my phone has the navigation on it.
It said 0.2, and I was like, is that 0.2 right there? I can't, hard to tell without the screen, you know?
Anyway, we're trying to like enjoy our time, and I have actually had a really great day today. Should I try there? Anyway.
It makes me very happy that you had a good day today.
I really did.
I also had a good day today, I think. I stared at the computer a lot. And then I was like, oh my god, it's 5 p.m. already? It's not 2? But, yeah, it was fun going to Hoo-Hot. I thought it was great the second time. And I ate more the second time. So, anything else that we have on the schedule for today other than going to look at the sunset and maybe getting a clip?
Nope. I just want to get out here and see this.
Mm.
See, this says Top of the World.
This might also go there. Might be both ways. Let me close out this clip and I'll check the map.
Yeah, flip the camera around. So we made it to the top of the world. This is the Washington Marlet Park. So it's not the top of the world park. But we do have a really pretty view. And I didn't realize that this kind of view would freak him out. But apparently we're up really high. If it was not called Top of the World, would it still freak you out?
Yeah, probably.
But it is really pretty. He's like clinging to the car as if it's the only thing anchoring him to the earth, which is absolutely not true. But I can totally see why they would call this the top of the world.
You can see pretty far everywhere.
Yeah, it definitely feels like it. And there's like houses over there, and that's
I like the red house.
really pretty. Yeah, I do. I also like the red house there. It's pretty.
More video.
So we've gone on like a little bit of a walk. The car is all the way back that way, and we're just walking this way because there's like a little hut thing over here. And I was looking over this way, and I'm gonna zoom in because that is the football stadium. How cool is that?
That's really cool.
Oh, and you can see the K Hill, which is like the KS over there. This is so cool.
And that's basically the whole city.
Yeah. This is really, really neat. Thank goodness for iPhone camera zooms. So I'm not going to get too close because there's a stinging bug. It looks like a wasp to me, so I don't want to make him mad. But we're at the Washington Marlett Memorial Park. The sun is going to set over that way and a big stinging bug is up there, so we're just going to leave him alone. And maybe walk out this way a little bit. So we came out a little ways. That sign that I showed you is that way over there. People are out here walking their dogs, which is kind of cool. Anthony's freaking out because we're up high.
Yeah, Auburn's up here walking our boyfriend.
Yeah, everybody else is out walking their dogs, and I'm taking my boyfriend for a walk. I think that's where the map was probably going to take us, but I think we're at a better place. We're on the higher place anyway. I don't know that we're going to get to see much of the sunset because of all the clouds, which is probably why everybody was leaving the place where we had parked our car. So we can head back now. Will that make you feel better?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, his hand is sweaty. But we have conquered his fear. He did it.
Yeah, okay. You can call it that if you want.
You're okay. He's fine. He doesn't want to accept it.
No.
But he's okay.
No.
Good morning. Good afternoon. What time is it? 2:30?
Like 2.
3 o'clock?
It's almost 3.
2:51 p.m. It's now Sunday. I woke up and went to church with my dad this morning. We went to breakfast at Early Edition. We went to church, and then we went to the grocery store. And you guys, it's August. Okay, you'll never guess what we found at the grocery store today. So I'll just tell you. Pumpkin spice eggnog. So of course, I asked for it. And Dad was like, yeah, okay. And when we got home, Anthony was like, do you want coffee? I'm like, yes, I do. Absolutely, I want coffee. And so I've already had coffee with pumpkin spice eggnog, and it is August 17th.
So good, too.
So we're not in Manhattan right now. We have driven half an hour to Wamego.
Ooh, fancy name.
You're probably wondering, why would you do that?
Why we go?
Yeah, why we go? Well, Wamego because Oz Museum. So I've never been here. I don't know what to expect. Quite frankly, my expectations are not high, but the building is green and there are flying monkeys on it. So my hope is that it is exactly what it looks like.
I hope there's interesting, cool things to look at.
Yeah, and even if it is like quick, you know, and we don't spend all day in here, I don't care.
I'm okay with that. That means we get to go home and read more book.
That's true. I've been reading today and I'm nearly finished with my book. I started yesterday and it's almost over.
I felt bad asking if she wanted to go and dragging her out of the house to go out here. But she said she wanted to go before we left. And I was like, well, if we go now or we don't go at all. So
he was right to ask me if I wanted to go today because we can't go in the week because they close at like 5 or 6 p.m. And it's just not going to happen on a weekday. However, it could happen today. And I can read at night or in the morning, you know, like I can read other times. So he was right to interrupt my reading. Anyway, let me show you what the outside of the building looks like. We're going to go in, purchase admission, and explore the Oz Museum. I'm so excited. So we're parked right on the street, just outside. Here's the street. We're still in the car. It is like supposed to be a heat index of like 106 this week. It is hot.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the Oz Museum.
Cute little green building.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I missed something really important. I was just showing you the Oz Museum here. Here is Toto's Tacos. And then across the street is the Yellow Brick Road. How much was admission?
$10 each.
Each?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So for $20, we got in. We've got a munchkin and Dorothy herself. So Anthony had the brilliant idea to get some postcards in the gift shop. And while we were in the gift shop, it got crowded very quickly.
Right halfway through us walking through it, it got busy.
Yeah. You wanna go in here, the local witch gift shop?
Sure.
So we got some postcards to send to Mom. So now we just need to write them and find postcard stamps. So we walked the yellow brick road.
Yes, we did.
With another family, and their children were screaming. It was cute. There were like little murals on the wall. Not a whole lot to see other than that, but it was cute. And we've decided we're hot and it's summertime and we want ice cream. Now there is an ice cream shop down here downtown. They're closed Sunday and Monday, and today is Sunday. So
it's really sad.
there is a Sonic close to here. So we're gonna go there. It's not our first choice, but it's the choice that we can make.
It'll be the only choice we have, so it's the choice we have to make.
That's right. But this was cute. It was like a cute little side quest for today. I've enjoyed this.
Or a little cute town.
Yeah. He was like, can you imagine living in a small town like this? I have, actually. I grew up in one. Well, good evening, everybody.
Hello.
It's after 7 p.m. It's Monday. My dad has gone to the airport, so
We're running the place.
it's just us now.
We're in charge.
We finished work at 4. We went out to the post office to get some postcard stamps because I didn't have any, but we had bought postcards yesterday at the Oz Museum, and I wanted to send them to my mom.
So they're in the mail.
Mom loves getting mail. I'm determined, she is bound and determined to save our federal government from its debt just by sending mail. I'm kidding. She's not actually going to do that, but she loves sending and receiving mail. So that's like one of her love languages. So I thought we could send her some postcards. Actually, it was Anthony's idea, but I wanted to go ahead and get them sent today. So we went to the post office today and we got them sent. Then we came home. We cooked dinner. Dinner was delicious, by the way.
It was so yummy.
So we went to the grocery store last week and we got some of the Kevin's meals that we've been making at home because they're quick, they're easy, and they're relatively healthy, and they're gluten-free.
It's really good.
So we got 3 different kinds, but we got 2 of one. We got 2 of the, is it General Tso chicken?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, let's go over there.
We have to look.
So anyway, the one we had tonight was Thai coconut curry. Oh my gosh. It was so good.
Delicious.
So we had one the other night, Friday night.
It was this one.
Yeah, General Tso's chicken. This one comes with the green beans in it. But the one we had tonight did not come with green beans in it. So I put green beans in it so we could have a vegetable, and it was so yummy.
It came out really yummy.
But we've not done our driving lesson today.
Nope.
And we didn't do one yesterday.
Nope.
So I'm going to have him drive me to the grocery store. You're going to be fine.
Yeah, we're going to see.
You've got to do it sometime. And now is as good a time as any. So we're going to head to the grocery store because there are just like a couple very little things
That we
need. So anyway.
Like more eggnog.
Well, okay, how are we already almost out of it? Because we got it yesterday, but we've been
We
putting
had
it
a
in
lot
our
of coffee.
coffee, and I think Dad had some this morning.
We had like 2 pots of coffee today.
We did have a lot of coffee today. Anyway, I think that's the plan for now. That's our update. We're gonna do a driving lesson. Maybe we'll warm him up a little bit by having him drive around the neighborhood first before we leave the neighborhood.
Mayhaps.
We'll see.
We'll see.
So we're leaving the grocery store. I don't think we vlogged when we got here.
No,
so I'm just gonna tell you what happened. Anthony drove me the whole way here and he parked like a pro.
Yay.
He did a really good job.
Thanks.
He parked so well that I called my mom. I FaceTimed her to show her how well he parked in the parking space. Now, granted, there are no cars around him. However, he is perfectly between the lines. He didn't pull too far forward. He parked like a pro.
Yay.
And then we went inside and we got milk, more keto cereal, well, gluten-free, diet type cereal.
The cereal that we've been enjoying on the diet.
Yeah.
High protein.
Because we've been snacking on it and it's nice
It's really
to
good.
snack on. And also, we're running out because I didn't bring enough. Because quite frankly, I planned on buying more while we were here.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Because I knew they had it here.
I was going to have some this morning. I was like, ooh, there's not left. I'll
Well,
save
I didn't
some for the
want,
road.
I didn't mean for you to ration it because I did kind of feel like we should just like pack what we can to get us up there. And then when we're up there, if we run out or when we run out, we can buy more.
I didn't
Yeah.
think about it.
So-
I just saw it this morning. I was like, I guess I just won't have cereal today. It's fine.
I didn't mean for that to happen. I'm sorry.
I didn't ask. I was just like,
This is why you should
I'll
talk
make
to
it
each
last.
other. Anyway, do you want to drive home? You want me to drive? You want me to drive?
we'll see.
So we've just made it to Goblin Games. It's now Tuesday. Oh my god, I almost lost a day.
No,
It's
it's
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Thank goodness.
It
So
is 6:40 p.m.
last night we went home after the grocery store and did not vlog again. We watched SpongeBob and Instagram Reels until midnight and we woke up late this morning. I literally rolled out of bed at 7 o'clock and I needed to be at work at 7. So anyway, this morning, today we worked.
Yep.
And then earlier today, we actually, on our lunch break, we went out and we practiced driving. So
That's
we
the
went
park.
to like the park that I was running at the other day and we practiced parking in parking spaces. And right now, you see, he's in the driver's seat. So it is now 6:41, and he drove me to Goblin Games.
Yes, where the goblins play.
Well, we don't know because we haven't been in, but it's
We're assuming.
The outside says games, puzzles, toys. The website says they've got like D&D stuff. But we backed in. He backed us into a parking space like a pro.
Yay! Thank you for your help.
She
told me to aim for the bush that was sagging, and that's how I knew where to.
He's doing so great because, like, I'm trying to give him like the tips that I use when I'm driving. Because for me, I've been driving since I was young. I won't admit to anything. I've been driving like 4-wheelers since I was, I don't know, 7. Golf carts, tractors, bobcats, vehicles, cars that are mine, cars that are borrowed, cars that like a guy at the Knights of Columbus Hall told me to take to the car wash to protect from hail. I have driven everything except a combine and an 18-wheeler, and those are on my like
list?
Bucket list.
Are they really? That's really funny.
So dumb. I've driven an RV. I've driven a U-Haul. I've pulled trailers. So I've done a lot of driving. Driving is almost instinctual for me, so it's really hard for me to teach somebody how to do something that I don't even think about anymore. So I'm just trying to think, how would I consider doing this thing? And so it's really hard for me to put into words and then turn it around and give it to him real time.
But that's what I'm asking for too. I'm like, so
he's doing great.
Do this, how do you do it? And you're like,
he's really doing a good job. So when we were pulling into parking spaces earlier, I was like, look at that corner and imagine putting the front corner of your car in that spot. And you won't be able to see the line from like inside the car the whole time. It's going to disappear. The line is not going to move. You just have to know where it is and then put your car in that corner. And he did it. Like we had practiced a couple of times and it was bad. And then I told him that and he aced it. And I'm like, okay, so that's all you needed. And then today, like when I'm backing into a spot, especially if I've got space, I like pull up and I give myself, like a good trajectory. And I would like aim for like this bush because that's where we were. And I was like, aim for that bush and then kind of back it in. And he did. Now we've got a backup camera in the car.
Which helps a lot.
It does. So it's like training wheels on a bicycle. He's not always going to have that, but like most vehicles nowadays have them anyway, so it's not bad for him to learn how to use the tools that are at his disposal.
It's made it, I feel more confident in backing into a space than pulling forward.
So we are practicing driving like on lined highways, because for the most part we've just been practicing driving in the neighborhood, which does not have lines on the road.
Mm-hmm.
It has a really terrible habit of wanting to like drive on the very side of the road, which makes me so nervous because the curbs in Manhattan are like really tall and very sharp, and I just don't want to scrape the wheels on my mom's Jeep off. But he's doing really well, and I'm really proud of him. So he drove us all the way here, and he's not had like a panic attack or anything yet, which makes me really proud of him, because it's so easy when you're learning how to drive to freak out. Because
I'm doing my best to not freak out, because I feel like the worst thing I could do is freak out.
Yeah.
And as long as I don't freak out, I can recover from anything,
Yeah. Cars are big and scary and heavy, and you're going really fast, and like they are a deadly weapon, if you're misusing the vehicle, it can be really dangerous. But that's why it's important to learn how to drive. And I am a firm believer that driving is a life skill, kind of like learning how to swim. It's something you need to learn how to do because it's important. How do you get places without driving? So this is important to me that he's learning how to drive, and I'm so proud of him because he's prioritizing it. Today, it wasn't even my idea to go out on our lunch break. He was like, can we go out on our lunch break and practice driving? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So anyway, our little special treat tonight is to go to Goblin Games.
Because we're going to get some groceries.
We keep driving by this place and it looks cool. So we're going to go in and see if they've got like fun board games or Warhammer stuff or
anything interesting.
Anything interesting. Cool dice.
We just want things.
Yeah. And then we're going to go to the grocery store because we ate our last salad for lunch today. We purposely did not get like a ton of food at the grocery store. I know we were just at the grocery store last night and we should have gotten more, but we didn't have a list. So that's why it's important to have a list when you go to the grocery store.
The one time we don't have a list. We actually
Listen,
really need
I've
stuff.
had a lot on my mind lately.
I'm not blaming you,
teaching
I'm
you how
just
to
saying.
drive because he drove us to the grocery store, and I could have made a list, but I wasn't even thinking about it. Anyway, we're gonna go in, and then we'll go to the grocery store and get another salad and some more chicken
Yum,
because
yum,
we've got 2 more days that we're gonna be here in Manhattan, so we need 2
2
more
more salads
lunches.
and 2 more chicken or meat of some kind.
Some kind of food protein that
Protein.
we can put on our salads for lunch. Why did I say it like that? Food protein? What's wrong with me?
Well, it could be milkshake protein. That's not food protein.
Whatever. Let's go into the game store. See, doesn't this look like fun? Games, puzzles, toys.
I'm excited.
There's a little goblin dude right in here in the corner.
Oh my god.
That is so cool. This is a Wonderland, and they're playing High School Musical from the High School Musical 2 movie. Oh, and I see Warhammer.
You sure do.
This is a Wonderland. Well, hello everybody. It's now 1:58 p.m. on Wednesday, and I'm smiling to keep from crying because I got some bad news this morning. And I am being laid off in like 2 weeks. So I have 2 more weeks of work, and I have no idea what I'm gonna do. So in the meantime, I'm gonna cry and eat ice cream because there's not a whole lot else I can do. I'm working on my resume. My boss is being supportive and helpful and doing the best that he can. Anthony's being very sweet and very helpful. He made lunch and he didn't make me he didn't make me eat it. It took me 2 hours to eat my lunch.
A little bit. Almost that long.
Do not recommend eating a salad that has been sitting with dressing on it for 2 hours. It's not great, but it's fine.
It gets the job done.
So that's our update today. Just being brutally honest with you. It sucks. It's not great. Not a great feeling, but it's totally out of my control. So I'm doing what I can. I am working on my resume and finding jobs to apply to and trying not to cry all the time.
We're going to get past it.
It's gonna be fine, but right now it just really, really sucks. So
It's a rough morning.
it's afternoon now.
It's been rough since the morning.
Yeah, it has. So we may go out tonight. There's a winery really close to Dad's house, and you know what? I could go for a wine flight. They also have ciders.
Might do both flights.
Yeah. So anyway, that's our update. We'll chat later.
Hey.
Hi. So it's 6:52 p.m. and the day got worse.
It's a long day.
So this morning I got the bad news about my job, and then after work I was like, it's hot in this house and the AC is not working, and also the car won't start. So these things always come in threes, and now I have a bunch of mosquito bites. So it's later. We've had dinner. Anthony made dinner. It was yummy.
Yum, yum, yum.
The AAA guys just came and took the Jeep away, so they're towing it to the Jeep dealership. I think it's the starter. It's not the battery. I know that for sure. Or we would have jumped it on our own, because we could jump a car.
Yeah, if it was the battery, it would have been like, oh, no lights. It's the battery.
Yeah.
Quick
But like
fix.
when I push the button to try to start it, nothing happens.
Nothing.
It clicks and then that's it. So, and then for the AC, we tried flushing the condensation drain like we did at the house, and nothing's changed. So we also changed the filter.
I think that was the filter.
So, it's been a rough day. We were gonna go to the winery because the winery is like maybe a mile away as the crow flies, but it's like 2.5 miles to get there. We could Uber there for $6, but I just don't know that it's a good idea to leave the house and tempt fate. So I think we're gonna end up staying here.
Yeah, we were trying to get in the car to go to the winery, and the car was like, no.
We were getting in
We're
the
gonna move it out of the
car
way.
to move
but
it out of the way for
we
the
were gonna
garden
go
hose.
as soon as we finished that, because the plan was that we
We were gonna
got finished with work.
Yeah, I needed to move the
And then-
car so that I could use the garden hose to flush the AC condensation drain, and I couldn't get the car started. So those two things were very close together, and I have been on the brink of a breakdown since this morning. I've been crying since 9 a.m. because of work. So work has been rough since May, and I'm not going to preach on this for like ever, but I am going to talk about it. So in May, when I was on my Alaska cruise, I got the news that we were going to be moved from the project that we were working on, because like I was hired to work on a federal project or a federal contractor, and you know, our company works on 3 separate contracts for this federal group. Okay, so there's 3 projects. There's the first project that I was not affiliated with, the second project, which was my project, and then the third project, which is the project that I became affiliated with. So the second project, my project, they stopped giving us work. So they had everybody on my project go to this third project, and now they don't need our help, so they're laying us all off. So no thank you for the help, and also we're losing our jobs. And it's not just me, it's my whole team. So things have been really rough since May. It's been challenging because this other project is not being run very well. The person who was like the manager of the project retired at the beginning of June, and they didn't replace him. So we haven't had anybody in charge of that project, and there's a lot of things that aren't run the way that I would run them, and I don't have any power to change anything because I'm not
In charge.
and I'm kind of seen as an outsider. So it's been really difficult and not fun to deal with. But I was not expecting that news this morning, and I was not expecting the car to not start, and I was not expecting the AC to go out.
It's one of those days.
Having a really hard time.
Oh, babe. Made it all the way through most of the day. It's almost time to go to bed and just go to tomorrow.
So we were originally going to leave Manhattan tomorrow. We were going to try to get to Springfield, Missouri tomorrow night. And with the car not running, I don't know that that's going to happen. I don't know when we're going to get out of here. So we're just going to play it by ear for now.
Hopefully, we're getting the car back tomorrow because the place is closed now. So they're not going to get in touch with us till tomorrow morning.
Yeah, the dealership closed at 6. And I called the AAA at like, what was it, 5?
Yeah, like 5.
And they didn't get here till like 6:30. So it's 6:57 now.
Yeah, they were a ways away.
So tomorrow morning I will call the dealership and ask them nicely if they'll look at my car.
Can I have my car?
But if they don't have time to look at it tomorrow, if they look at it Friday or Saturday, we do have to be home no later than Tuesday night because we have something happening.
Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday. And you guys can look forward to the thing happening on Wednesday, but we're not going to tell you what it is.
I'm looking forward to it.
It's like the only thing I'm looking forward to right now.
It's our big plan for this month.
And it was like a last minute thing too, so anyway, I think I'm actually gonna end this vlog here before it gets worse. So maybe in the next vlog I'll be in a better mood and I won't be so pathetic.
Please.
Prayers are welcome and kind comments. It's gonna get better, you know? It's gonna be fine. It's just not fine right now.
It's going to be rough for a little bit, a couple of days, but we're going to figure it out.
So, I'm gonna say goodbye
for now, and you guys will see us in another video really soon.